The Panagyur gold hoard is a Thracian, antique, gold vessel set consisting of 9 vessels with a total weight of 6,164 kilograms. It was discovered on December 8, 1949, 2 kilometers from the town of Panagyur, by Pavel, Mihail and Petko Georgievi-Dijkovi. The set is believed to have belonged to a ruler of the Odrysian tribe of the late 4th and early 3rd centuries BC, and was used for religious ceremonies. Its style and decoration combine Thracian and Hellenic influences. It consists of 9 golden objects, 1 phiale and 8 Rhytons. Such vessels of precious metal are symbols of social status and were used in ritual actions of the Thracian priests. The representation of gods and heroes, heads with negroid features, sacred animals and mythological creatures in antiquity had a ritual function. They were supposed to purify the liquid and protect those participating in the ritual. Amphora-rhyton gold, height 39 cm. Diameter 14 cm. Weight 1,635 grams. INV. Number 32. Borders on the mouth. Frieze with intertwined palmettes and lotus flowers. Egg-shaped body, without stand. Foot. Wide figural frieze. In the center is a double door flanked by Ionic columns with lion-headed capitals and winged sphinxes at their base. Around 7 male figures. On the right is the figure of a bearded old man wrapped in a long robe and leaning on a staff. The rest of the men are warriors, naked under their thrown cloaks and armed with swords. One of them has a small beard, a staff in his hand and high shoes, and watches the oracle. Another with a horn signals an attack on the door. Between the closing wings are seen the heads and hands of an old man in hiding. The frieze is separated from the ovoid base by a palmate line. Below the handles are 2 negroid heads with open mouths like spouts. On one side, an old strong man carries a cantharos. Next to him stands Heracles with a wrapped hydra. The center is filled with a 5-leaf rosette. The handles are in the form of upright shooting centaurs. Their hind legs turn into fluted handles. The front legs rest on the rim of the amphora. 2 letters are engraved on the inside. Phiale gold, height 3 cm. Diameter 25 cm. 845.5. INV. Number 3204. Around the hemispherical umbo protrusion in the center is a border of small rosettes. Wreath of 24 acorns. 3 friezes with enlarging African heads. A total of 72. The neck is engraved with the value of the phiale 200 status 1/2 drachma and 1 obol according to the coin system of the city of Lampsac, located on the Asia Minor coast of the Dardanelles. The gold of which the phiale is made differs in composition from that of the Rhytons. Rhyton with protome of a goat gold, height 14 cm. Diameter 9 cm. Flaring mouth with outward projecting profiled rim decorated with an acorn frieze. Below, figural frieze. Here seated on throne. holding phiale in right hand and ends of cloak draped over head in left. Left and right. Artemis and Apollo with bow in hand. Behind them, Nike with outstretched wings. The names of the gods are engraved next to their heads. The lower edge passes into the protome of a goat with curved horns. The eyes are plastic modeled. The opening is between the outstretched legs of the animal. Stag's head Rhyton gold. Vis. 13.5 centimeters. Diam. 8.8 centimeters. 674.8 grams. Handle. Lion with paws on mouth. At its base, a female head. The horn is shortened and completely covered with a relief figural image. Seated Paris in Phrygian costume holds shepherd's gag in left hand. He raised the right one to show that he had made his choice as to which of the three goddesses was the most beautiful. They are arranged around him. Next to him sits Hera on a throne. To the left sits Athena with sword and helmet. On the other side, Aphrodite, her face shining radiantly because she won the race, wraps her hand around her mantle. Paris is designated by his original name, Alexander. The names of the goddesses are also engraved. Stag's head Rhyton gold. Vis. 12.5 centimeters. Diam. 8 centimeters. 689 grams, similar to the previous. D. Frieze. 2 symmetrically placed mythological scenes. Theseus fighting the Cretan bull on the Marathon plain and Heracles with the Cyrenian cow. Goat's head Rhyton gold. Height. 12.5 centimeters. Diam. 8.5 centimeters. 505.05 grams. Same form as E. It ends in the half figure of a goat. The fur consists of a dense row of etched, concentric circles. A seated Dionysus holding a scepter can be recognized on the horn frieze. Next to him sits the nymph Ariope. Both names are engraved. On both sides, dancing maenads with trumpets and thyrses. Anthropomorphic jug gold. Height 20.5 centimeters. Width 12.1 centimeters. Max. Diam. 8.36 centimeters. 387.5 grams. A narrow mouth curved outwards. A short neck passing into the upper edge of the helmet. A helmeted female head forms the vessel. The helmet is decorated on both sides with 2 crouching griffins in relief. Between them, an engraved palmet. An elongated face has correct features. Curly hair emerges from under the helmet and falls on a neck damaged in the excavation. At the beginning of the neck, a lion's head. The handle is in the form of a fluted column on which sits a sphinx with outstretched wings. Its front paws are on the edge of the mouth. The body of the sphinx is decorated with palmets. Anthropomorphic Kana Rhyton gold. Height 21.5 centimeters. Max. Diam. 10.5 centimeters. 460.75 grams. Expanding mouth curved outwards, around the neck.